extra time to rest, between rounds.
That's right.
I'll lift time my belly a little bit.
I like that. That's a good strategy. Yeah, he just walked in.
I think it's in there.
I get like.
I know about 4 hours, 2 hours. January, what's Christmas? Super successful. I can't. I really did enjoy. Me and the kids was some really beautiful days. Every time we got outside, we had Thanksgiving Day, man, we had our cousins down. Everybody, we were playing like football out the backyard.
That's cool.
Like, it was just fun.
Y'all live over there by the Helmers, right?
Yeah. Now, we don't have a space for football out there, but we played
They get clear as us.
okay. Dude, I love
This week would be weird.
They are.
Brett, they're connected because, their son married, Brittany Barnes.
Yeah. After everything kind of calms down. What's their son's name? I forget.
Ryan.
Dude, somebody asked me a question the other day, and I hadn't thought about it in like 20 years, but the answer was there, and I was like, I pulled that from deep. And I just pulled Ryan Helmer from deep. But do you ever have moments like that? And you're like, I'm impressed with myself.
Yeah. I'm good. How are you?
Good. You ever watch old movies?
I don't have anything like that here.
I have more of those.
There we go. Sounds good.
I'm kind of glad we're doing warm up.
It does feel like something's burning.
Did we just turn the heater on, maybe?
Probably. I remember one day. Did you turn the heater on? Okay, there you go. The one on the right.
Everyone, so
cut the hip rotation forward and under, lock your lower body in. Bread. I'll go for coffee.
Oh.
Bro, can't get the violent food. But I'll use you for guard. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Good idea. Okay, so let's go over some details. Wedge my knees slightly around his hips. Okay. I don't want his hips up on top of my knees like this. Right? Like I'm burying his weight if that's the case. So now what people do is when they get him here is they kinda I'm not squeezing. Here's the thing. Your inner thighs, when you pinch them, they'll start going like that. Right? No, we don't want that. It's just kind of like a little, okay? Now, my posture is not going to be like this. Okay? Okay, we do that in a few ways. Look how I have dead toes, tops of my feet on the mat. My hips come like this. Okay? What starts rounding my spine. Okay? You don't have to look up or anything like that, but it is a good idea to look at what you're fighting. Okay? You just need to be able to do this without hands. Pull with your legs, Brett. Right? Do that. Okay, go again. I raise the hips forward in that spinal shape. Pull again. Now, if you start reinforcing with wedges here, we'll go over a few ways to discuss, to apply that, right? Go ahead, pull again. Right, so, here's what we want to be able to do here. Ready? You get on guard. Get my guard. Good posture, hands out. All the way out. Yes. Like Leonardo DiCaprio on Titanic. Alright. See how he's like, and he's got to maintain that. He's good for both of us. Like right there, I was like, I'm working my guard strength to keep my ankles tight. And then he's working his posture today. So, this is like the beginning, the foundational stuff. You can't pass guard without breaking guard. Right? There's not a lot of submission opportunity available inside the guard. You gotta work around. So, dude, like we're trying to maintain that dead toes, hips rotated under, spine round. As they pull with their legs, find it there, and then when they start doing sit-ups, one, two. All right, it's hot now.
mixed up. It's a weird mix. There you go. I could slap. All I do is raise my stuff.
Even like, think about it. 2, 1, 9, So even if you have to raise a little bit, pull. Yeah, go back. Yeah, go back.
So you're raising.
I pull like high. I can't do it if I try just to get.
Think about it. It's coming forward. It's hard to counter any pressure.
So that feels good, but as soon as I do that, I'll lose it. It's like the way that
What we don't want is our hip.
Go ahead.
Right? So just kind of when it touches your chin, but like it's not like it's that high tail.
I need that. I have mastered like without. Like I feel like this your guard because normally Chris talked about like slouching because of the pressure I feel. I can't slouch because it's gonna knock me over. So it's fine. I can get there with the connection. Yeah. And different people I can do it, but I feel immediate pull from you.
Feeling it out.
See, I have a little bit of that, and I want to back down. Right? You feel
Did you get my butt off the mat?
Yeah, I know it's
I mean, approximately.
right.
Get it off the mat. Stop him.
Are you feel like your legs are lifted in there and all drop?
Drop it, Anthony.
It looks like you're right.
No, I need to.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, time. All right. So let's talk about a couple of other small things, right? So just think about this. I need the base, the starting goal. You can do a lot of things from that as a platform. We don't want our posture broken, right? We don't want our nose to come before our knees in this instance. You just kind of adjust. You meet. They're really pulling a lot. You're hit. Right. That's how we counter. Like we get into counter the sit-up sweep eventually. But let's talk about a couple of things here. So, give him your arm. Grab it 2-on-1. Okay. See, like, pull it that way. See how my shoulder came? Okay, so pull again. Think about this as like we teach base with your back on the floor. Right? Like, you want to, so I do this. So you pull. The hip is the shoulder. Just like if you're taking out. Right? So my shoulder that way. Right? So I'm not just gonna be like, Really, don't think about that as much. I think about this hip coming forward. So like how we're rotating our hips, imagine like a twist. Right? It's the pull, either hand. Okay? Secondly, what if he's got a collar here? Right? We need to be able to, if he's collars, right? He grabs wrists. Then we'll get into like, okay, well, what can I do to enhance the opening of the goal, right? Or trade grips to, facilitate it, right? Just as a general idea too, just do a couple of those sit-ups, right? So if you get up, good. Okay, go again. Right? So just like, no, you don't. That's a way, if we put a hand in a lead position, that's a way to deal with that. Okay? So grab your hands and try and pull them forward. Both 2-on-1 grip. Okay? Do each hand. Right? Maintain the posture and base. Then each collar. We'll do same side grip. You can do cross grips. Right? Let's say 1, 2.
Dude, that was crazy. Pull it like if I didn't do that.
Oh, the heat's on out here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You guys is sweaty.
No, the heat's on.
Suzanne, what happened back there?
I don't have it.
Oh my God, I tore my without it.
Yes. Yes. Well, so, when I was feeling it, that was the first night to go to the concert.
That's different. That's crazy.
Like, I could not really. And then I had to go further
That's gonna feel like it taxes.
to the car seat. And I'm like,
This is why I'm gonna do that. In this situation, it sweeps you back. Whenever you try those, we're going to talk about it. What's I'm saying, but like things
But it's crazy just how effortlessly open, you know.
oh yeah, we actually had to like cut through this man.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
See, okay, so if he's really doing that, I want you to, if he's trying to pull this forward. So,
Yeah, so I would say
pull that.
about one thing or
Okay, just let it get off your breath. Your knee. Can you move back anymore?
Gaming like that. When you do some gaming, just
This one I first heard it really happened. This PS3.
Yeah, that one.
it's like
And so I played Tiger Woods 2009 with Jackson. I had Matt Ryan, that's 2009. He was the quarterback for the Mountains. Oh yeah, dude, he was the cover when he was beating up Boston.
oh wow.
Like, you gotta start like that.
25 NCAA. This one, that's the older one. Is that
Yeah, I'll have it.
and that's what I've been practicing.
I was actually going to be on time for once. I went to go start the car. I was like, great, good. I went to get my answers. I went to start. I was like, okay. I got out. Well, I got to replace the ran I came back. No, I was 270. Dude, I saw training. It's not actually got your blue belt. No, I was really no. Randy's got it. It's almost made. Came back. I can tell.
That's not even an inch center. It's like
Not big.
see how I got this one.
One of you, put me in your record so I can get the shot.
Yeah, do it. If you can do it in the bread,
So it's like
bread.
So is that
Right, like what's your hits like? I'm not giving you.
You okay, right?
yeah.
Why can't you just chill?
My knees in the right spot, my feet right, and all that kind of stuff.
You just settle down and
Hour and a half, right?
And when I start pulling you forward, just don't bring your nose forward. Take your nose straight up. No, you went back.
Stepping them off.
Close.
back though?
Just maintain that. See, your back is straightening the more he pulls. You're going to come up like this. Right? Think about, look, it's not up, like just straight up. It's if you get really good at it, a lot of
Okay,
times
that's
people
what I got.
break their own door for me. Yes, almost there.
Oh,
Close. Yeah, you lose it near the top. Here, just give. Okay, do this. Go back.
Actually hurt. So you're saying like your hips and they go.
You didn't like shrug in. Sort of, but you're losing the spinal roundness. Yeah, look. Look. Even get leg rock. It's gonna stay around.
And that's when you come lay down. It's just
And look, it's just kind of like however much they pull.
You should know.
You just, right? And the reality is not to pull 100%. You'll pull hard for a second and then it doesn't work. So you just kind of adjust in there. All right, guys. Okay, so, as this idea was explained to me, if you learn this posture and base from the knee, think about how many arm bars, triangles, moras, etc. that you won't get put in. Because closed guard is a big part of Jiu-Jitsu, right? And open guard is too. But the thing about being able to defeat the closed guard is that you are the one that's the fight after that. Not, okay, well, I just have to open my guard and go for my favorite technique from open guard. Like, that's what your opponent does, right? But if you have this posture, you're forcing their guard, then you can go into your best. Right? That's kind of the idea. Let's just talk break and pass you. Pace you and break you. So look, a lot of different people like a lot of different ways of like, what do we do with reference? The most common thing that's taught is like what I would call a split guard, right? How I have here and here, right? Now, long time, okay? And it can be good. Watch this. It opened his guard with minimal. I like this more, and this can only be enhanced if I have double lapel grips, okay? So, this is conducive to no-gi. This controls both his lapels, right?
with this. You know, kind of find which one that you like. Boom. Once you break, right? Here, bring this knee over through the leg. Put your feet together in the back so you don't get caught in half guard. I control over the hip here. Okay? Now, on the pass, I'm going to windshield wiper, and I want to start thinking about a big thing we'll talk about this month is trying to get his knees facing away from me to ensure I get a good side control. Right? So if I'm here, I got his knees facing away, and he's, you know, doesn't turn away, he starts trying to think about freeze, think about recovering guard. You get caught flat. Right? So that's just taking the time to point their knees away. Like this. Here. Boom. That's helping point his knees away, and that ensures that I get a good upper body situation where I'm chest to chest, and maybe I have a head arm, or maybe I'm here and cross side. Right? And then if you're worried about the guard recovery, you take this hand, you block his hip, right? Side control. You know, so that's 3 of the 4 hand placements on side mount. And I'm setting up a Kimura over here in case you guys didn't notice.
I'm distracted by Fred's sound.
All right, so that's just windshield wiper pass. So we need to be able to break. Let's go one more time.
When you step over from the Kimura, you block his arm that's close to you, or are you just doing a big step over?
I pull him up on his side.
Okay.
And then I step over as I do that. But the thing is, you have lapel grip. When you kind of posture up, step over, that pulls him up. Right?
And you're using the forearm.
Yeah,
to break
great,
that,
great.
Not the elbow.
Watch you. Grab both hands. See, it's going into his shin. Okay. So, and then this is to stop you from sitting up here. Right? Or maybe the double lapel. Some people call this the primary and secondary. I like this idea. Hicks is always talking about this. Hands free to attack. Maybe I need to hand fight you, right? Like here. Okay? Here's another real quick test we've got to be able to. When I start to pass, he shouldn't be able to slide his hips back. Start to pass on me. So there's these tests. Okay, I have posture, like, okay, I broke your guard. But there's these two ideas there. Did they kind of decide to start playing open guard? Because if you're doing all the things right, there is no decide they get to play open guard. There's you pass it, right? So,
Do you mind sharing the details on how you're staying?
How that was different, what you did and what I did.
Yeah, how do you keep him
That
from escaping?
I was
How are you keeping him connected to you?
I just gotta be like, look, my weight's down on his
Okay.
hips.
Gotcha.
And there was a pinch on this leg.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of a, but I'm like, just like I was talking about earlier, the one here, down over the hip, all right? And I feel like too, were you thinking about doing more or something?
I was thinking about trying to shrimp out. I can't.
Now you got the belt. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's gonna be fun.
Their hips, right? Like, you're not just gonna push hard into
tattoos.
Who?
Jiu-jitsu.
You've had that one, haven't you, for a while?
Yes.
Oh, that's it.
See, you disconnected your hands is how it is. And then, yeah, you're going forward. Once it opens, you're going forward. Push that down as you go forward. Here, let's see if you see what you see. So, you know, it's interesting because, like, for everything, it's because I break. See how I had kind of changed my posture here a little bit? I move forward because I'm going to. And then, look at this. There, I'm going to be back. If they reach that hand over, I think it's back. Here's another test. What? No.
Put more of my chest on your chest.
Like that. Kind of broken my face. That's what bump. Didn't you feel that?
Yeah, I felt it on
That was an intentional kick, but I was trying to be like just for. But that's like Scott was talking about.
Were you ducking your head for that?
Well, see, here's the.
If I'm here, you shoot out. If I'm here, what do I feel like?
Try and come up to the fist, right? So, rotate this way, right? So like what I've seen Chris do, he's here, and it doesn't open, so he changes the way it throws, right? Maybe I see, that's the problem. But, shut off the one. Yeah, my knees completely pinched in, right? And I still can't see them.
So this is not really doing anything.
We're doing all this. I don't want to. Yeah. Like how we push the bit. Pause there, you kind of immediately come across that knee. What about that? And try and you can go that, or you can go cross. There's this little point in the middle, and you don't really cross. You can point it either way, yeah.
We call it prayer feet. This is my gym.
This hook behind it. If I don't have that, you'll trap it. Okay, so I have there, and you probably walk. Yeah. You know something else?
He bends down on the top of my thigh.
See that'll be a back one. If you can see the back,
Because I do it like that.
think about this.
When I rain like that, because I kind of, I want them to do this, and then I'll double over.
So there may be some like pausing in there.
I've done that before.
Look, that happened from the start going.
It's for sure.
I don't think he initially didn't do it, but he's trying not to do it hard.
And then that'll
Yeah, I think so.
let go there.
Yeah, and it's there. But dude, he had the optimized, and then when he opened it up here, in like that, or even like he was like there, dude, yeah, like that one is it. This one's not it.
It seems to be whatever.
Yeah, and then you just get your thumb up. Now if he pulls, you want that to see how that makes test? That's just like earlier.
It's kind of in between, to be honest. I had my hand right here. And not on myself.
If you want to push his arm over and step over, take his back, I bet you step over this one.
Yeah, Dave Camarillo.
Step over his head.
He's like shooting up.
Yeah, they
Is that what you think though? Because you gotta,
I showed that a couple of
if you're trying, no, just before I do that, you're trying to cross my fingers. Can
If
I
they
do
do
that?
this at any point,
Oh yeah, you're not
I'm going to take this.
That's
They'll try to warn you. They'll just try and inside control you. And I'm like, okay.
me and the East, and I'm not even I looked at the East, and I was like, dude, we just wasted
If I didn't see this hand,
But I found that
here though, hand like this here, that way you're not going to get
I found that. I like that.
just playing in there on that bicep. And if you try and come under again, I may go ahead and do that. Right? If you try and like come inside, you know. So, yeah, it's just a good.
There.
Here?
Yeah.
Depends on what it would, you know, it's
Right. There, yeah. This happened is both his hands across the center line.
Look, that's where that's
That's the full guard.
right. Where I just continue to go. And look, I can do like a slide. They catch your foot. You just pray your feet.
After class the other day when we were talking about it?
Hey guys, all right. Any questions? Let's work idea here. So like on the knees, we need that. Figure that out in your own way, in your own time. It won't take too long, so I'll be there too. Philia, come here. No, don't think so. Could be incidental. Close enough. So, look, what we're gonna be looking to do here is get this, okay? Now, look, you can, with this double lapel grip, you could do like the middle finger, either one, in the center. This with the middle finger, like I've seen that in like old school judo, right? So, but this is, you know, kind of controlling his shoulders, allowing me to be able to keep some control of the torso as I try and stand. Okay, if he tries to grab that, good. That gives me this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go one, and look how I step. Like watch there. There's relaxed for him. See how that kind of bends his body. Okay. At this point, if he opens or whatever, I'm in a pretty good spot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to step up and your guard open. Great. Now, like, the first thing he did was grab that ankle. Great. Right? To pass. Right? So this again, we're just working on breaking the guard. That's the big thing today. Okay, so if I'm here, this primary hand just sort of grab that here. Okay. Now I'm gonna step. Keep a really good close guard, even when I go to stand up. Is what I'm talking about. So here. Yes. Right. So get to that top position. Right? Here, what I'm doing is I'm putting that one inside. It open, that's fine. Right? Close it back. Sorry. Close it back.
Short legs, man.
All right, good. Now, right? So, look, what I kept having to do there is something that you may have to do. I was looking them up. It's kind of like I'm trying to get there by 3 of this. Standing up, and they don't open their guard when you stand up. Get in my guard. Okay. Good. Little more. Yes. Okay. I'm like, now stand up on that side. Stand up and square up. All the way posture up. There you go. Yes, maintain it. Tuck that inside of my knee. Free this hand, open the guard. Does he want a knee slide pass this way or windshield wiper pass this way? Or he's thinking of a single underpass. No underpass. He gets to dictate because he's not. Oh well, he's doing all this, and they got to do all this. They open the guard. It's like, hey, you have nothing, right? I opened your guard. That's what we want, right? So, same side sleeve, double lapels. When I stand up, my head is over my hand. Say 1, 2.
Yeah, that one hurts my fingers.
Well, I think you can get your guard back. Yeah, you pull this one first. Yeah, come up on. Yeah, that was nice.
It's just like, you know how, where if we're doing this beforehand, just one finger in the middle, that's good. And just right in her diaphragm. And then twist your hand a little bit. Roll it over a little bit. So then I start standing out. Yeah. Lean your head over
There, the heat. Yeah, he do that stuff.
See here, just hold on to your
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. If you hold onto your sleeve, you'll single under. The first two,
The posture. And then
remember how Mike was showing
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
because I can just tell you're really strong, and I don't want to play with that.
Yeah.
I can just feel
More of an OB.
Yeah, that's what, but that's what people do. Be so hard to get it, and then did you used to roll my knee up
Crunched
when you
up,
would
we were.
like this? Was that you that did that?
Yeah,
Single.
The only person I know that does that. But you suck it sometimes.
Who would do?
You and Woods did it to me.
hey, he has one that's something like, I was
Yeah, we talked about this.
his wife goes to Georgetown, which is all American stuff. Anyway, the number 2 guy in the CIA control program, Sydney got lead.
He graduated what year? I wonder. Just out of curiosity. Is he still old or is he?
Are you getting pushing on like pushing on
Oh, I'm like, did you teach about this guy in your That's funny. I never heard of that. I'm like, the weird town in California, Richard Nixon.
You just did it.
Yeah, and then pop it up, and yeah.
Oh, pop it up.
Yeah, if you're doing that, right?
I gotta be quicker.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So you grab it again.
Hey, Howie, could you do it another way?
They got 2 things. Counterable.
Yeah.
Hey guys, time. We're gonna start rolling, but here, look. Let's just finish with this idea and then we're gonna roll. Okay, so look. If my nose goes before my toes or knees, I will use that. And imagine they're like pulling you with their collar, their legs, or whatever, flipping you over their head. Okay? Then imagine the same thing. I can't go before my own head. Right? So if I'm here, I go to stand up, I've got weight over my hand, but I can't lean my nose before my knuckles. If I'm on my knees, it can't go before my knees. If I'm standing, it can't go before my toes. Right? Or you will lose balance if there's resistance in